All right, guys, for our last card, you are going to need 2 pieces of printed paper, 2.5 by 5.25 and 1.5 by 5.25. You're also going to take and fold your card in half. And then we're gonna, just like we've kind of done, we're gonna slice off 1.5 inches. I'm pretty sure it's 1.5 inches. Yeah, I think so. So for that, I'll just go 1.5 inches. And we want to cut, not score. All right, so there we have it. The other thing we're going to do is you've got this square piece, and you're going to score this at, I want to say, I'm not sure. We're going to put this piece in here, and we're going to score at 2.25. Okay. So 2.25, and then the rest is going to get tucked underneath our card. Okay. So we'll burnish that. So kind of like that first card, we're going to have an opening like this, a little like, okay. So to put this together, I've got a piece of Very Vanilla, and I'm going to glue this panel to this. Ugh. I'm going to glue the printed paper to my vanilla panel. Man, words are hard. It's the last of 16 videos, so of course that is tricky. And I have to tell you, most of you probably got this email, unless you ordered the class later, but I accidentally deleted 10 videos, of which most of them were from this class. At that point, I gave up, and I took a couple days off because I was kind of at my wit's end. So this class has definitely been a labor of love. Okay, now on here, we're going to also use 2 stamp sets, but you don't have to have both. We're going to use the Boo to You because it's just so dang cute. I was going to say creepy. I was reading that. And then we're also going to use the spider from this one. Okay, the Wonderfully Wicked. Now, if you don't have that, that's okay. You don't have to do this. But it's pretty cute. Now, here's how we're going to do that. So I'll start with just a little creepy with my black Memento. And we'll stamp that right there. And then I'm going to stamp my spider down here. Okay, and then I'm going to take my black marker and kind of draw a little web line like so. Okay, this is going to get adhered to the inside of my card. So we're all done with this. And then on that stitched rectangle, well, actually, we'll take that other piece of printed paper, and that's going to go on the front of our card like so. Okay, so there's our card. So once again, if you're going to do this as a Halloween card, just switch up the patterns of paper, and of course don't stamp this on the inside unless you really want to spook someone out. And then on the sentiment, or on this panel, you can use this as a sentiment, or you can kind of do whatever you want with it, but this is going to be adhered. Actually, I meant to do it under here. I don't know if I can still sneak that in. Nope. So I'm going to glue mine to the back. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this and in black Memento and then color this in. So this is our little, I don't know, is this a zombie? What is this thing? A mummy? A zombie? I don't know. Okay. So for this, we're going to color this in with some, let's see, a Highland Heather Light, a Smoky Slate, light, and then a old olive light. You could also do Granny Apple Green light. It's kind of up to you. So we'll just color his hands, is all the skin in our old olive light. And like I said, Granny Apple Green would work just fine as well. I think this guy is just so funny. Okay, then I've got my Highland Heather for his shirt. Don't forget that sleeve. And then we've got Smoky Slate Light for his hair. And you know what else we need? Smoky Slate Dark for his pants. You know, just to make it all fun. Like so. Now the other thing I'm going to do is take some of my Smoky Slate marker and just kind of put some ground down so he's not just floating. Okay. Now, I didn't score this right. I was supposed to score it at 1/2 inch. I wonder if I could still change that. The reason is because I forgot I needed to leave room for my ribbon. Okay. So I scored it at 1/2 inch. I'm going to have kind of an ugly score line on here, but let's see if we can kind of rub it out. And then the good news is I might be able to tuck this in here. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Pretty close anyway. And then sneak that in. There we go. That's pretty good. We'll add this guy right here, as if no one knew how I messed up. And then covering that, we'll put some ribbon on. Just as soon as I find my black ribbon. Here it is. Okay, so we'll adhere this. Now again, if you don't want to do Halloween with this, you can easily substitute whatever images float your boat. Flowers, butterflies, trees, sentiments, anything you would like, and it would be fine. One option, of course, would be to put some googly eyes in his eyes. That would be kind of fun. But in the meantime, maybe we'll put a few little rhinestones on. Where are my rhinestones? Oh, for heaven's sakes. Ah, here they are. Okay. So I'm going to take and maybe put one there and there, and maybe one more up here. So just a few little fun touches. So isn't that cute? And you can't even tell that I messed up. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me for these cards. I hope you enjoyed them. I've included a whole bunch of samples at the end of your directions just for other ideas featuring some of the supplies that came in your goodie bag, as well as the stamps that we featured. So if you have any questions, of course, let me know. I hope you loved all these projects and that this class totally inspires you to have some fun with this new catalog. Of course, if you need to order any of these things from me, I would so appreciate your business. Feel free to click the link in your directions to my online store on that first page. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye.